The infamous killing of 4 students of University of Port Harcourt in October 2012, referred to as Alu 4, is one case of jungle justice etched in the minds of many Nigerians. But 10 years after the act, jungle justice remains unabated in Nigeria. In the last 1 week, a sound engineer, Sunday David, was burnt to death by a mob of suspected Okada riders over an alleged 100 naira transport fare dispute in Lekki area of Lagos State. In Edo State, a teenager accused of stealing a motorcycle was burnt to death by a mob. Another with widespread reaction was the Sokoto mob attack that killed a Shehu Shagari College of Education student, Deborah Emmanuel, over alleged blasphemy. Closer home, in Ondo town, a suspected serial motorcycle thief was burnt to death by an angry mob in March this year. According to survey, 190 individuals were killed in the last 2 years. 20 of the victims were reported to have been set ablaze, while others were beaten to death. For many years and for different reasons, mob action and jungle justice have increasingly become the last resort in reaction to an alleged crime committed by another. The worrisome trend bothers some Nigerians.
Whoever that is taking laws into his hands in the name of religion of Islam does not know what he's doing. Government must be exact. Government must come up live and real to the fact that if we fail to nip this in the bud to become a norm, there must be reactions to our actions. There must be consequences for our failures.
Even the law, holistically, does not give room for anybody in any part of the country to take law into his or her hand. There's a position to take. You go to opposition, report the matter. The police will investigate the matter. And maybe there's a room for the matter to go on, and they check the matter to court accordingly.
The need for improved responsiveness of security agencies to brewing crisis, as well as the enhancement of judicial processes in delivering judgment on suspected criminals, were identified as factors to curb the spate.
When issues like that happen, they will say, okay, they are bringing them to book. How many have we ever seen in a book? So in a situation like this, jungle justice will come to be, because the perfection of our law enforcement agents are not thorough enough.
A legal practitioner, Ibukun Fasomi, noted that any person found to have assaulted or executed a suspected criminal is guilty of the offense of assault, punishable by 1 year imprisonment, or murder, which is punishable by death under Section 319 of the Criminal Code.
Such prosecutions should be given very wide publicity so that it could deter others, from engaging in such actions or engaging in such barbarous acts.
While in some cases like that of one Mr. Olabi Olayemi, who was almost set ablaze despite his innocence by a mob, the consciousness that anyone could be a victim of bloodthirsty lynchers at any time suggests that no one should be a partaker or supporter of the heinous crime, as two wrongs do not make a right. Zaheed Aribisala, OSRC News.